need to do that too, honestly.
Really? I think I don't know. Lie about everything. That's my recommendation.
Yeah.
They ask you if you're on meds.
I'll have to lie.
They drug test. But they
Even
don't
for marijuana?
Probably, but just not on the. But I haven't been drug tested yet.
Do you think that it would have an effect on my medicine?
I don't know.
Because I know they replace the blood with the. It's like the blood goes back in. They just take out the plasma, correct?
Yeah, they take the blood and they return the plasma. You're getting anticoagulant, like a little bit of anticoagulant.
I could probably just Google it.
Google anticoagulant.
That's my biggest fear, though, is that it might have an effect on my medicine.
It may not. Yeah, I would definitely Google it.
Because it would make sense.
Give you any advice?
It would make sense.
I don't want to be responsible.
I mean, I wouldn't go Paul said it was okay. Like, I wouldn't just do that.
But I do know it's a hassle when you tell them the truth and shit. Yeah. Although I told them I was on Ritalin, they didn't say anything.
Okay.
But I said that I'm currently not on it. But they ask you, are you on any medications? And you know what? They have a medication list.
Oh, okay.
So you could probably lie and then just say, oh, I just remembered.
True.
And then when you donate, just read the stuff rather than do what I do, which is just skip over it. So I got a question.
Yeah.
So I want to get your thoughts on this. We were talking. So this is what happened. I'm not going to name this comedian because I think he's brilliant, and people don't need to know the stuff he says off stage. It's not their. It's none of their beeswax.
Right.
So we were sitting there. I was at Huntridge, and I hadn't performed in like 3 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he was the guy. I'm talking about the guy who was clapping.
Right. No, I knew who you were talking about.
Okay, so we want. So I went over.
Get-go. As soon as you said that you like respect his genius, I was like, oh, okay, I know.
There was a guy. Fucking dude. This new sexual position called workplace. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, the fucking algorithm.
Oh yeah, dude. That shit's so funny.
Look at that. So I'm like talking to I'm standing with him, talking to him about what just happened, and somebody else was on stage and they said something about a safe word. So he gets up and he just walks over to Waldeck and he goes, "My safe word is." Just drops an N-bomb. And then Waldeck goes like this.
And then he like tucked his boner down.
He walks over to, I don't know who that tall, big black dude was, but everybody seemed to know him.
Glasses?
I don't know, but he was a big, tall black dude. Waldeck walks over to him, and then the guy I'm talking about goes, "Watch, he's snitching on me right now." And then that's when I went, dude, that's an awesome joke. And so here's the bit that I wrote out of that. Is I said, I have a lot of white guilt, but I've been treating my white guilt with a black dominatrix. So she beats me with like whips and belts and fucks me in the ass. And
what if that was just the name of a black dominatrix? She's just like,
what's her
I'm
name?
White guilt. And
Oh,
like,
yeah,
white
guilt.
She only beats the shit out of skinny white dudes.
Yes, she has a shirt that says white guilt. And so, hashtag white guilt. So then, when like, clothespins, she puts clothespins on my balls and beats those off with a riding crop and shit. And my safe word is the N-word. Because that way, I can't really stop all the torture from happening without making things really uncomfortable. So that was my fucking joke to him. He came back with the dumbest, something that basically involved him saying it, where I thought he was just trolling me.
Yeah.
Like outside, and I was like, dude, I'm trying to get your permission to do this bit. So I think he seemed like kind of indifferent to me doing it. And I was like, we should both have our own version of it, and then we'll just start like a fake beef. Where people will just accuse each other of stealing.
Yeah.
Because he came up with saying the safe word is, the N-word is a safe word. And then I just came, and I feel like I wrote the joke.
Right.
So what do you think? was
I
like
don't
iffy
know.
territory. I figured.
It's a joke. I mean, it's not like he said that on stage. That was his.
Yeah, I
safe
know.
word. I don't.
But this is something to post on the comedy.
Oh,
pages.
I mean, I don't. No, I don't think that he would care.
Yeah,
I don't.
do you think
I
it
don't.
constitutes stealing?
No, I would consider that like any
Stealing?
sort of infringement. I would call that a quick idea. It's kind of like whenever you hear about something, you're like, that would make a great sketch. And then you know, like somebody makes a sketch of it, you can't just be like, they stole my sketch.
But he says his part is the N-word, but then my part would be the black dominatrix.
Yeah. No, I'm
I think without those two elements, there's no joke.
totally.
So if he said the black dominatrix, and then that would have been joke
No,
theft.
I agree that you're fine.
I always feel like there's a joke there's a central element to a joke that's the actual joke.
Yeah.
And that's what Carlos Mencia would do, is he would steal the essence of a joke and then change the
Except for, have you ever seen
wording.
the video of the Bill Cosby one?
Oh, he stole it exactly word for word?
I think he changed the position
Of the
from
football?
from like, or maybe he changed it to basketball.
God,
Or some, it was something very as simple as the football position, or he changed it to basketball or baseball. It was that little though, and like, cause I was watching some video about Joke Thieves one day when I was bored. And
Oh, yeah, I
dude,
love
like
Joke
the
Thief videos.
cadence is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like it is crazy. Like that shit was straight up stolen.
I love that fucking joke that Amy Schumer stole from Zach Galifianakis on Very Well Read.
Dude, that Zach Galifianakis special made me die laughing.
Which were the Purple Onion?
Purple Onion.
I fucking love that guy.
This next impression is the effeminate gay basher.
Oh, wait, how does it go?
I don't think he actually did it. He just opens with that. He just at one point says that.
You ever heard his impression of a gay snake? He goes,
Purple Onion had my favorite intro ever.
yeah, what's that?
It was like, Zach Galifianakis. God, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
That's great, that's great. I
And then
liked,
he has was his brother or his cousin's character. I just got I got this new Fuji CD. Every time I talk to Zach now, I just think about the Fugees, and that day I picked him up.
Dude, every fucking joke. I mean, every character he does is the same guy. He does same character from the campaign.
Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Did you ever see that movie he was in about like a, it wasn't necessarily a heist, it was kind of like somebody was trying, it was like a bank robbery movie, but they were trying to rob or like Grand Theft Auto one of the delivery trucks.
I think I watched the beginning of it. Is Kristen Wiig in it?
Kristen Wiig's, and I think or Bradley Cooper
Yeah.
is actually not that bad of a movie. I made it through all of it.
Masterminds.
Yes, yeah. I think that was kind of loosely based on like a real thing.
Yeah. I heard that.
But yeah, he plays one hell of a white trash man.
Dude, he's really good.
He was great in
I think
Reno.
he's from North Carolina.
He's great in Reno 911.
Yeah, he's from North Carolina. It's so hard for me not to play with that pen. I don't even know why. I only brought it in to demonstrate how
About the clicking.
to do this.
Dude, I have a silent clicky pen. I'll find it, dude.
So I like his joke. He did this joke on SNL where he goes, "I'm really excited. I'm wearing my Axe body spray tonight. Actually, it's a bootleg brand that I bought in a black neighborhood called Ask Body Spray." So you don't feel that that's joke theft? That's great.
No, I think that's kosher.
Do you think it's actually funny? Because a lot of the shit I've been fucking spitting lately has not been that funny. But I've been 3 weeks off and I barely wrote anything.
Yeah, I've been getting I've procrastinated on writing a good bit lately.
Oh, to me, I can't write on purpose. It just comes to me.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, like for the most part the same, but like if I'm bored or I have a day off, I try and sit down, or used to try and sit down for 30 minutes to an hour and just look at the shit that I had.
Yeah.
And just see
And
if
go
I
over
could
it?
tag it up, see if I could maybe find like a better angle, if there's something that like I thought of that didn't work, but I really liked that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, but I've been real bad about that lately. I've just been fucking working and like
Yeah.
hosting 2 mics a week and.
Which that's good though. That's
Yeah.
productive.
Well, that's another
productive.
reason I've
In
been
this town, that
writing
means
because I've
something.
been hosting.
That means something. In this
But
town.
hosting is fun.
I gotta, yeah, I'm trying to work on this essay, and I'm hoping that I'll come up with jokes like while writing the essay. So
Definitely.
I don't even know. I think it should be like I'm trying to get it like 2,000 words.
I mean, Hugo, like, he sits down and writes, though. Like, one day he was talking about, he was like, yeah, I went to Starbucks today because I procrastinated on writing. He was like, I sat there for, like, 2 hours and wrote, like, 8 minutes or some shit like that. And,
Yeah.
like, yeah, but you know how that kid's brain is. He's too genius. It makes me angry.
Yeah, I finally got around to reading those things in, I forgot what that magazine is, but that online magazine, that David Eggers fucking magazine. I fucking read those. They were shorter than I thought. They're really fucking short. I like them
Yeah.
though. I'm like he could probably write that. That's what I'm talking about. You write like an essay. I'm sure somewhere in there's a joke. Like my Rodney Dangerfield joke that I do. I put that in a novel years ago. In fact, if I go through that novel, there's probably a lot more jokes.
Probably. Well, a lot of, like, writing advice.
400 pages.
A lot of writing advice or like writing creative idea type, motivation type things I've read are to just write without trying to be funny. And then go back and look at that and find it.
Yeah.
Joke
There's a
more or
premise
less.
or an idea in there somewhere.
Yeah. So definitely, I'm sure. Yeah, just regular writing would help your comedy writing.
Yeah, that fucking novel's in Cleveland though. I have it like for when like I really get writer's block. I guess I'm